In today's video, we're checking out the Holo Flight Mythic drop with, of course, the Mythic CX-9. I do believe I'd already made a video on it, but I actually got the actual CX-9 and got finished off the draw. So yeah, I might have not made a video, but the draw isn't actually in the game anymore. But I did. This is one of the ones that came out whilst I was on holiday, and I wanted to try and catch up. And of course, the CX-9 got buffed this season, so I thought I might as well check out the buff as well. So yeah, if you do go on to enjoy the video, make sure to, of course, like and subscribe. And if you do want my CX-9 loadout, then make sure to, of course, stay tuned to end for that. And let's get into the video. Today's shoutout goes to Jay from YT. They have 335 subscribers at the time of this video. And yeah, they do mainly multiplayer related content. So yeah, if you do go over and enjoy any of their videos, then make sure to, of course, like the videos you do enjoy and subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the channel in general. Of course, I've linked down below in the description and up on the screen here. Make sure to go over, be supportive by leaving any positive comments on what they're doing correctly, and be constructive by leaving any constructive criticism comments on how they can improve their videos, of course. So yeah, make sure to go over, be constructive, be positive, and let's get into the video.
My turn.
Okay, so here we are in the training mode. As you can see, we do have the CX-9 equipped. So yeah, of course, the gun. I want to go over the buff this gun received. Just kind of did get received, so of course I'm going to read through it. But also, it's going to be put up on the screen here. So yeah. It got increased bullet velocity from 450 milliseconds to 666 milliseconds, 660 milliseconds even. Yeah, so pretty significant. I would say definitely helps with the slightly longer ranges. Damage increase from 24, 18, 12, 11 to 24, 18, 12.5, 12. So in those final two damage ranges, it gets increased, not by much, but definitely helps with the longer range consistency. And then the chest damage multipliers go from 1.1 to 1.15, so not too much of an increase, but still nice to see, I would say. Hipfire goes from 250 200 to 190 90, so a pretty significant decrease to the significant decrease to the hipfire. And then you have some specific attachments that got buffed. You have the CX-38 and the CX-38S barrel that got plus 25% bullet velocity. I used the CX-38 barrel. And then we have the 50 round extended mag for remove the ADS penalty completely. Or the movement speed penalty, sorry. And we have the 50 round extended mag that got the just reduced from 4. The movement speed penalty got reduced from 4% to 2%. I do use the 50 round extended mag as well. So yeah, with this gun, it actually felt pretty significant. So those are the buffs, of course, and they actually felt decent enough to where it's now quite comparable to the Switchblade, I would say. Maybe a bit more of a slower mobility, maybe. But still, a really fun gun to use, and I'd highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already, of course, and well, especially with the buff as well. It was definitely a lot more consistent at those longer ranges. So yeah, let's add you some bots. First of all, let's check out the character skin. I believe it's another Kestrel. It's a really nice character skin. The cape and the white hair are quite stand out quite well. So yeah, definitely a really nice character skin. It's quite different. A bit more of a mystical one, I would say. But yeah, 7.5 out of 10. And then here is the Renati skin that came with the lucky draw. basically all the skins in this lucky draw are really nice. But this Renetti skin, it's got some really nice geometric changes to it, as well as the animated bit on it. It's really, really nice. Yeah, it's 8 out of 10, I would say, especially with the geometric changes to it. It does rival the legendary. It could actually be a legendary itself, I reckon, if they added a death effect. And yeah, really, really nice. And then finally we have the CX-9. And as you can hear straight away, the CX-9 has a voice on it. And that voice, I'm going to warn you now, gets very, very annoying, which is one of the only downsides to this mythic is that, and I haven't looked into it, but I believe you can turn it off if you wanted to. Of course, we do have the pay to win iron sight right there. It just makes the iron sight a lot more clear. And if you don't like the base iron sight, you can use red dot, but I don't. But I didn't think the base iron sight was too bad. So yeah. That is the basic death effect, and it's actually a pretty nice one, I would say. As you probably tell, I didn't upgrade the gun at all. But yeah, still pretty nice death effect. Not too flashy, that one, but still semi-decent. Then here is, of course, the custom weapon inspect. So we get a little fairy thing that goes into the gun. It looks like some sort of swan. Okay, that's a very cool death effect, I would say. Not death effect, inspect animation. Yeah, really nice. Overall, the worst bit about this is probably the worst positive thing about this is the death effect. Of course, the most annoying thing about this being the voice. It's going to get a 7 out of 10. Of course, like I said, there are a couple of changes, being the voice and maybe obviously the upgrade death effect might be better. But the base death effect could be slightly better, I would say. Maybe one of the worst. Not so good death effect wise, but yeah. Overall, decent. And now, in terms of the CX-9, it feels like a very, don't say consistent, but it definitely feels very nice in the close to medium ranges. It was originally, before the buff, it was very difficult to use in the medium ranges, but since the buff, it has become very much more viable in those close to medium ranges, and it's kind of taken the place of the Fennec, and it's kind of like a decent alternative to the CX Switchblade. So yeah, really nice gun. I would say highly recommend checking it out, as you just did here at the start of this segment. I did go through the buffs and nerfs, so yeah. Here is the hip fire.
In the blink of an eye.
Actually, really quite accurate. There you go, pretty decent. 7 out of 10. You know what? This is the recoil. It's got a bit more of a kick to it, I would say, and it's a bit more all over the place. But once you do learn to control it, it is a pretty easy one to consistently control, I would say. So yeah.
Teach them a lesson.
Really nice. Yeah, like they're not too difficult recoils. I went 7 out of 10 for recoil as well. And then we have the damage numbers. We have 21. 26, 27, 28 to the head. That's decent. This is really decent damage numbers. And is it 24 lower arms, 24 all over, 24 to the arms. So you have to hit at least 1 off, or 2 off body shots to 4 shot. I think maybe 2 off body shots to 4 shot. So yeah. So yeah, 2 upward shots to 4 shot. Or was it 3 upward shots to 4 shot? Anyway, you can somewhat consistently 4 shot this gun, especially with the fast fire rate. It is highly. That's really good. Let's see what the damage numbers are actually like.
I will take care of it.
It's okay, so they do drop off quite significantly, but with the faster fire rate, kind of makes up for it. And I would say definitely more useful out in the medium range now than before. So So yeah, definitely one I would highly recommend checking out if you are more of an aggressive player, I would say. And finally, not expecting to be any good, as you can see, absolutely atrocious. Like 10 damage, I saw there 12. So yeah, definitely a close to medium range gun, but I'm pretty sure you guys already knew that.
Teach them a lesson.
So yeah, really fun one to use, really good, really would recommend using it. And now let's get into, of course, the ranked gameplays. Taser here is the CX-9 build I was using. As you guys do know, and I've said already in this video, it did get buffed this season and it's actually feeling really nice, and this build was the best one I found. If it did feel really nice, I would highly recommend checking it out. So yeah, as you can see, it's an actually range control build. Just because it already has high mobility, as it is quite an aggressive SMG. So you want to try and maximise the range buff, or the damage buff it got, and try and stretch out the range of this gun as much as possible. But yeah, definitely worth checking out, I would say. So we have the CX-38S barrel for the science ability minus 5.6% ADS bullet spread, minus 6.8% horizontal recoil, plus 20% damage at range, minus 15% vertical recoil, and plus 25% bullet speed. We have the CXFR stock for minus 14% ADS time, plus 4% movement speed, and plus 7% ADS movement speed. We have the OWC tac laser for minus 8% ADS time and minus 9.2% ADS bullet spread. We have the 50 round drum mag for a plus 30 mag capacity. And finally, we have the CX-9 Ace grip for the minus 11.6% ADS bullet spread.